Hi, welcome to Bland & Associates QuickBooks Online tutorial, How to Enter an Invoice. To enter an invoice that you'll send to your customers, click on the plus sign and then go to Invoice under Customers. The invoice screen comes up and you just enter a customer. If you don't have the customer already entered, you can simply type their name and then add them that way. Under Product Service, you would choose the product or service that you are selling them, how many. Let's say we're selling them 3 designs at $75. If it's taxable, you can click the tax button. If it's not taxable, you just leave it unchecked. If you need to add more products or services, you would simply choose it on the next line. If it was taxable, you would have to make sure that you choose the tax rate down below. It will total up everything for you, put in the tax rate. If you have a discount, you can put in the discount value or the discount percent. And then it shows you the total and the balance due. You can then save and send this if your customer has an email address on file. You can save and new to do another invoice. You can save and close if that's the last one you're doing, or you can save and share a link. If you're ready to print, you can go to Print or Preview. And it will show you a preview of your invoice. Then you can just click the Print button and mail it to your customers like you normally would. If this is a recurring invoice, say it was for weekly gardening service at a rate of $50 with no discount, then you can click Make Recurring, and you can make it a scheduled, a reminder to have you input the transaction, or an unscheduled. If you use scheduled, it will automatically create it however many days you want. If you do it 5 days in advance, that is the date that they will put on the invoice, and it will post into your QuickBooks account on that date. If you don't want it to post until the actual day, then you would just put 0. You can have it automatically send emails, and then the interval on the day that you want it to create the transaction and send it can be monthly, daily, weekly, yearly. This is a weekly charge, so we're going to set up weekly, every 1 week, and we're going to send it on Fridays. You can choose a start date, and tell it when you want it to end. If you choose none, it won't end. If you choose by, then you can put in an end date or after and put in however many occurrences. So we're going to say after 10 occurrences, we'll be done. Then click Save Template. And you've saved your recurring invoice. To see your recurring invoices, Click on the gear icon in the upper right-hand screen. Go to Recurring Transactions. And you'll see Cool Cars is a scheduled invoice every week. You can edit this and make any changes you need to make. Or you can use it and actually send it yourself. You can duplicate it and use it for another customer. You can pause it. You can skip the next date, or you can delete it. And that's all there is to entering an invoice into QuickBooks Online and setting up a recurring transaction. Thank you for listening.